Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is You Had Me at Hey, chapter 25, and this one is titled Surprise, Surprise. Man, I'm so glad she said yes to being the main singer, Mina gushed as she bounced up and sat down beside you. She has the most perfect voice I've ever heard. Friggin' amen to that, you said emphatically. She's a damn queen with the voice of an angel. And earjacks of a succubus, but we won't go there, you giggled internally. Agreed, Mina said brightly. Jirou finished up the song and then put her guitar down and walked off stage to where you and Mina were. Was it okay? Jirou asked shyly as she tugged her earjacks in front of her and tapped them together bashfully. Was it okay? You scoffed as you got up. Was it okay? You asked again, placing the back of your hands on your hips and leaning forward slightly to imitate the SpongeBob meme. It was frickin' amazing, woman. Everything you do is amazing, you said, grabbing her in a hug and spinning her around. After rehearsals, you went with her and Mina to get takeaway from a restaurant nearby. Hey, Yinny, Jirou was telling us about how you have to submit a piece for your final grade. How's it coming along? Mina asked as she skipped along besides you and Jirou. Good news travels fast, he said sarcastically. I haven't started, and I don't know what to do. What if you submit a remixed version of Jirou's song? She suggested. You looked at Jirou. Can I do that? Yeah, of course, babe. You don't even need to ask, she replied. Okay, guess I'm doing a remix of your song then, you said to Jirou with a laugh. The three of you entered the takeaway shop and placed your orders, and then sat down while you waited for them to be made. You were intending to eat back at UA. Let's play a game, Mina said suddenly. Mina, you always want to play games, Jirou said in a suspicious yet bored tone. This one's a fun one, Mina replied with a bright smile as she pushed her arms out on the table, stretching out as she kicked her legs underneath. I'm always up for your games, Mina, you laughed. What is it? Never have I ever, she replied with a devious smile as she reached for 3 cups at the end of the table and a jug of water. I'm in, you said excitedly. Got nothing to hide, you thought. This is a bad idea. Jirou sighed as she took the glass from Mina and then let the pinkette pour some water into it. Okay, I'll go first, Mina bubbled. When I ask a question, if you've never done it before, you don't drink. But if you have done it, then you drink. Yeah, sounds simple enough, you said with a shrug. Okay. Never have I ever had an earjack down my pants, Mina said slyly. Hey,
that is oddly specific,
you and Jirou said over the top of each other. Come on. You looked at Jirou and she looked at you. Slowly you both raised your glasses to your lips and drank at the same time. I knew it, Mina exclaimed. I knew it. Oh, come on, you cried. You totally knew before, otherwise you would never have asked such a pointed question. I'm with you on that one, Jirou deadpanned. Okay, my turn. She leered at Mina. Never have I ever kissed someone from class 1A. I'm out, you said, leaning your chin in your hand. You looked over at Mina, who had a light blush on her cheeks. Oh, you said slyly. Something you want to tell us, Mina? You know, she whispered pointedly at Jirou. Jirou sat back with a smug look on her face. Wait, what? Mina, who have you kissed? You gasped. I know, but I didn't see it. Jirou leered. Mina blushed harder. Oh, the invisible girl! You gasped. It was just a kiss! Mina squealed as she covered her face. Whoa! Now the turntables! You said, wiggling your eyebrows. After teasing Mina a little more, you picked up your food and then all headed back to UA. Your parents said it was okay for you to stay and have dinner there, but then you had to come straight home, which you did. You didn't want to get in trouble again. The next morning, you started thinking heavily about your options for your submission piece. I can listen to Jirou's song and then activate my quirk and see what I play, then maybe mash the two together, or I could just submit my quirk piece. You pondered it as you walked to school. Hey miss, you asked as you approached the teacher's desk that you were submitting the piece to. What's my due date for this piece? You asked, just so you knew how far to push it. Next week, Wednesday, Yin, she said, eyeing you. If you are asking now, that already tells me that you haven't started yet and I am concerned. Oh, no, I've started, you lied. I just have a little bit more to do and then I'm done. I do hope so, the teacher said, looking at you like she didn't believe what you'd just said. You fake grinned to cover for yourself. On the way home that day, Jirou rang you. Hey, sexy, you answered. To what do I owe the pleasure of this call? Hey, babe, I was wondering if you wanted to chill after the festival next week. They're going to have stalls and other attractions from the other classes. Thought it would be cool if we went around together. Sounds awesome, you replied brightly. It's Thursday next week, yeah? No, Wednesday, babe, Wednesday, she replied. You can come, yeah? Ah, frick, you exclaimed. My submission piece is due Wednesday. Oh, damn, for reals? She deadpanned. No, it's okay. I'll ask what the latest time is that they'll accept it, and then I'll hand it in before then, he said quickly. It'll be fine. She hummed, unsure of your statement. I'll start it tonight, I promise. You promised. Okay, good luck, she said. Love you, chat later. Love you too, babes. That night you went down to the studio to start working on your piece. You plugged the USB that had Jirou's song on it into the computer and opened the file. The song played and you were mesmerised by Jirou's voice as she sang. Then the song finished. Oh crap, I didn't pay full attention to the song. I'll listen to it again, you thought as you pressed the play button again. 4 hours later, you were tidying up under the desk. Oh no, I haven't even started anything, you wailed as you sat up and bumped your head on the underside of the desk. I've got to start. Another half hour passed and you were restringing a guitar. It was the one that you intended to use for your piece, at least, so that was a start. Okay, no, it wasn't. You pressed play on the piece again. At 2 a.m, you were sitting on the rolling chair, pushing off the wall to see how far you could roll backwards across the carpet. Oh man, I gotta sleep. You got up and stopped the song, pulling the USB out and then heading upstairs to your room. I'll try again tomorrow. That night you fell asleep having fitful dreams. They were stressful. You dreamed that you had to submit your piece right now. Frantically, you grabbed a guitar and played, the song sounding actually really good, and you reached out and pressed record on your device. The next morning, you woke up and headed to school, still thinking about that dream. Man, it felt so real, and it was a pretty good quirk piece too, you thought as you traipsed along. Guess there's no way to replicate that song again, unfortunately. The day ended and you headed back home to the studio. Probably should grab my recording device and do some practice songs, you thought as you picked it up and headed downstairs. Ooh, did she actually record it or did she still just dream it? We'll have to wait for tomorrow. It's not a cliffhanger. I don't think. Maybe it's like just like a little cliffhanger, just like a tiny, like a hill. Let's call it like a hill hanger, maybe. Come on, don't attack me. It's okay. I'll see you tomorrow. See you then. Bye.